So we're here at Bala. Neil's already in the water. He came down with Alan and Pete a bit earlier. I've only just arrived because we could only get 3 in the van at a time. So they came down and he went in the water at 7 o'clock. So the event, I'm just going to have a quick read of it. So it's called an Ultraman. So it's a 10k swim, a 421k bike ride and an 84k run. So day 1 is the swim and part of the bike ride. So once Neil comes out the water, he's then going to go on the bike, which is there, for I don't know how long the first bit is. I don't know what the split is. I'll put it on the screen now. And then tomorrow he's got just a bike ride, she says, and then on the 3rd day he's doing a back-to-back double marathon, which is absolutely insane. So this is absolutely lovely. What I'll do, I'll just do you a quick pan of the water so you can see how beautiful it is here. So this is the great big lake, and somewhere in there is Neil swimming about. Yeah, fantastic weather conditions. It's really still. I think it's about 13 or 14 degrees, so not too shabby. So Alan's just been over to say that Neil has completed, I think he's done 4 laps and came out and then had a bit of a drink and a gel. Timing wise, he is doing very well. He's pleased with his times. I think his first 2 laps were probably a bit quicker than anticipated, so he slowed down a smidge now. But yeah, all going well, except he's a bit cold. So he's going to come out again. I think Alan said he's coming out every 3 laps now, and we're going to get him a hot drink when he comes out this time, just so warm him up a little bit. Somebody's already dropped out, did 3 laps, got out, said it was too cold. I think he's a tea person, isn't he?
I think he's a tea person. He didn't have a coffee this morning in the room, he didn't want one. There we go.
I love it! Brilliant! That was a proper wave.
Yeah.
So a lap is classed as the boy in front of us, round the boy, the yellow boy at the top, and he'll be doing 10 laps. They're only letting 1 person on the jetty at a time, so Alan's down there. Neil's just coming in. There he is. So he's just having a cup of hot tea, and Alan's got a gel and his other drink, his energy sort of juice drink that he's got down there. So we're just getting prepared, ready for Neil to come in. So Pete's just warming up the front of the van so he can sit in there for a bit. And we've got a little sort of picnic blanket on the floor, so he's got something to stand on when he gets changed. And then we're going to give him a little bit of food. We think he wants some rice cakes with peanut butter and well, whatever else he fancies. So the next bit is the transition from the swim onto the first bike for the first day. Here he is, coming in.
Hello, Neil.
I've got to do something before I come out.
Okay. Warm yourself up.
So Neil's come out in 4 hours, which was the course record when they first started these events.
Hello, mate.
So Neil's just got out, did it just under 4 hours, which when they first started doing these events was actually the course record, so he's done very, very well. So he's over at the van now. Pete's warmed all his clothes up, warmed the towel up, and he's just refueling, getting a bit of food in. So he's having some rice cakes with, sorry I keep looking over there, they're over there. Rice cakes with peanut butter. We've just been and got him a hot chocolate, and he's got, I think he's had a gel. And then Alan's made up his bottles with some electrolytes in it and a bit of vitamin C, you know, like effervescent tablets. Just getting him ready to get on the bike. It's actually, the wind's picked up a little bit, so now's really important not to let him get cold, because obviously coming out of the water you're damp and then straight into the wind is not good. So just trying to keep him warm and just getting him refueled now. So he's just gone in the front. I won't film this for too long because he's getting changed a bit. getting a bit of a warm and drying off, getting ready to get his bike kit on. So Alan's just getting the bike ready to send him off on it. He's got some energy bars in this little sort of bag there, and Alan's got a power bank that will help, because he's going to be on the bike for quite a while with regards to the Garmin, just in case the Garmin battery runs flat. He's put about a power bank in there to keep it going. We've got a light on the back. I mean, it's quite bright today, but just for safety, just stick his light on. So Alan's just going to set the Garmin off now. That's got the route in it, which he will follow. If you're not familiar with Garmin's, the route is already put in there. And then once he goes off, it will tell him which way to go, turn left, turn right. Without a Garmin, you just couldn't take part in something like this. Just add the bottles to the bike. These have got all the electrolytes and extra bits in there.
Salt tablets, 3.
He's going to have some salt tablets, electrolytes, vitamin C, I think, in there.
We've got your 1 electrolyte bottle, 1 with 3 salt and pepper in there.
So on the bike, he's got a pump and a puncture repair kit, but for this event, as the support crew, if he does get a puncture, we are permitted to fix it. So any sort of bike technicals or failures, Alan, who is the expert bike fixer, will be on hand to sort it out. But hopefully we won't need any of that. Alan's protecting Neil's privacy while he pops a bit of the old chamois cream under the, as I call it, wumper, a bit between the balls and the bum hole, I think.
You're an arrow.
An arrow, right, okay.
Well, we'll aim to be at all the junctions
Yeah,
anyway.
brilliant, okay. So probably what's the best one to leave on then?
You could, well, if you want, you can have it on the map, and at the bottom here, it tells you the distance to the next.
Ah, right, okay, brilliant.
So you can leave it on there. It's on a battery bank anyway, so you're not got to worry about it running out.
Yeah.
And we'll charge both up tonight.
Okay, fantastic.
You can take your phone.
Yeah, I was going to put it in my back pocket.
Then I can see, we can track you on there, and if you did take a turn or whatever, and we know where you are, then we can get to a junction.
Yeah, okay.
And then follow the red arrow. But we'll aim to be at the junctions when you meet them.
Left and left.
Fantastic.
See you in a bit.
See you later.
See ya.
Go on, mate.
Hooray! So we're in the van. And we're off.
Hello, sir.
We're testing you and the Garmin.
Okay, mate. Well, you're going left here. Yeah. You can just come around this bend, and there should be a junction. You take the left, and then onto the main road. Right at the main road.
So we've just stopped in the lay-by. Neil's about 2 miles away. He's done about 18 miles so far, and as it's lunchtime now, and because he's been going for a while, we're going to stop and see if he wants to eat something a little bit more substantial. He's got his bits on the bike, as you saw earlier, but I want to see if he wants to get a few more carbs and a bit more protein and all the bits, all that jazz. Here he comes. No, we're not stopping for food. We're just telling him which way to go. Right, we go again.
Everyone's slamming their brakes on when they see you out there.
Yeah. Alan the traffic warden. Very professionally done, Alan Chapman. So we've just stopped off at a petrol station. It is now 2 o'clock. Neil's about half an hour away. He's got quite a long stint on just rolling countryside. I popped a bit of that in on the film. Some really rather large up and down hills. Beautiful, beautiful countryside. So we've just stopped now. We're going to have a coffee. I'm going to have a pot noodle. The boys have had some sandwiches, and we went past Neil on the road and he made his lunch order. So he's gone for Bovril sandwiches, salt and vinegar crisps with marshmallows for dessert. It was so funny, we sort of pulled up beside him and he said, "Can I order my lunch?" And then that's what he said. Here he comes. Pit stop for food this time. So Alan's just given him a quick briefing of the next part of the journey using the Garmin. So I didn't realise it's Neil's first time using the Garmin that Alan's put on the bike, and it actually displays the route. And only made one mistake so far, and the Garmin beeps to show you when you've done that, so he found that very quickly. It was just a bit of a tricky left turn. It wasn't very clear whether it was a turn or not, but the sat nav just beeps up straight away, so he knew straight away and turned back round and went right. What's he doing? He looked as if he was up to no good, didn't he?
He was having a wee, that's why he looked a bit sheepish.
Nice little descent, isn't it?
Yeah.
That didn't take him long to get to that bit. Ooh, quick. Right, he's coming up to a really, really, really steep climb here. About the hardest part of the day, apparently. Right, we're on a 17% climb here. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, it's like going through toffee.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Help.
How long is it?
I don't know exactly.
Oh God.
Take it, just keep it easy, keep it steady. Yeah, it's not long at all.
Flipping heck.
The worst climb. This is the worst climb of the day.
This is the most severe climb. Obviously the one at the end that we went halfway down yesterday is the biggest climb, but it's not as steep as that was. You don't often see 1 in 6 anywhere, do you?
I don't think I've ever seen it. This one doesn't look much better.
This looks a bit cheeky, doesn't it?
So we've just come through, or we're just at this beautiful little village. So Neil's at nearly 100k now, riding really well. He still looks very strong. So he's got about 45k to go, and then that will be the end of day 1. So let's see if we can find him.
Left.
Here he is.
Hey, here he goes, on your left,
Yeah.
and then we'll meet you in about 10-15k.
Okay.
It's very interesting being stood in a high-vis vest. I think a lot of people keep thinking Alan is something to do with being a traffic cop or something, because he's got his iPad in his hand, so it looks like he's got a clipboard. And I'm just stood outside this house that have got some builders in, and the builders just give me the funniest look. Him in the background over there keeps staring at me. Right, here he is coming up this horrendous hill. We're going to try and get him to stop because he needs to eat a bit of food, really, even if it's just a couple of cereal bars or something. Here he comes.
Car behind you. Pull in and have something to eat. Alright, let's have something to eat. Alright,
Uh-oh. He's not stopping. What's he going? Oh, yes he is. Peter had a stern word. Well done, Peter. No, I don't need to.
Just have something, Neil.
Go over the top, and then you're just going to bumble along.
So he's just had a couple of ritzy biscuits, and now Alan's just going through the final. He's not that far from the finish now, so Alan's just going through the final bit with him, just to explain what hills we've got up and down, so he can sort of tell him when he can recover on some of the climbs. Well, after the climbs.
Get rid of or grab more kit.
So Pete's just going to do him another bottle up. Then with the tablets and some more water.
Well, this one's short and sharp, and the other one is longer.
So we're on the final part of the day. Neil's just got about another 18k to go, and he's got a lovely descent on the way back. So we've had a lovely day, really enjoyed it. It's really good doing this support thing, because you sort of just, I don't know, it's a bit like Challenge Annika when you're burning around everywhere. But you have good fun, we sort of have chats on the way, and it's really nice sort of following a friend, seeing someone do so well in such a hard challenge like this. So got 2 more days to go. He's got a big bike on its own tomorrow, and then a double marathon the day after. It's just absolutely crazy to think somebody can do this, and he's not the only person. I think there's 17 people taking part. But yeah, today has been fabulous. The weather's been good to us. It's not been sunny, but it's stayed dry, and it's warmed up now, and just had a really nice day. I've really enjoyed it. So tonight we'll be eating at the hotel. Food there isn't the best, actually. The chef, I think, could do with a few lessons in seasoning. But never mind. Here he is. Uh-oh, not got him. He's gone. We're going to try and get him to take his top off, but he's gone. Final part. Here he comes. Just a little bit.
Left at the bottom. Left.
So this is the final stop. Just got 4k to go. Thankfully it's still all downhill, then back to the hotel for a well-earned beer.
Right at the end of the road. Right at the end. Then 5k home.
So we're back at the hotel just waiting for Neil to get back. There's a film crew who have been filming throughout the whole thing. They actually filmed the competitors beforehand, sort of while they were doing training a couple of months ago. And then they're following them obviously through the event today. So it's all set up. These are the event organisers here, and now we're just waiting for him to come in. There he is, coming in. Yay, fantastic. So these are the event organisers, and like I said, there's a film crew just doing a little bit with him. Come on then, Neil, well done.
Well done.
Good start, as always.
Keep me going.
He's just checking his bike over for flints.
Good? Wow, really good.
Brilliant. Day one over.
This morning today.
The swim. It was cold, but I expected. Everyone seemed to zoom off, which I just thought, right, I'm just going to let them go. And then, yeah, once I got going, I was fine. Just, I think I saw Alan after 4 laps and I was alright. Saw him after 7 and I was starting to fade a bit. And then the last 3 were tough, especially on the hope stretch back. It was a bit wavy, getting a bit tired, a bit of cramp in the legs. So yeah, that was a bit hard going, but good to get over that and swim finish up. So that was nice.
The ride was a beautiful day for it, right? Perfect conditions.
Yeah, well, yeah, perfect. It was a little bit breezy in some places. A bit up and down, which probably expected. Coming from Essex, not really quite like that. So that was fine.
There's some really big hills, wasn't there?
These guys kept me well in order, well fed, well directed. So that really helped. So that was such a bonus. So yeah, glad to have got day one ticked off.
It's day 2 of Neil's event, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning, just down in the car park with all the competitors waiting for them to set off on their mammoth bike ride. A lot longer than yesterday. We think it's going to take Neil about 11.5 hours, so we're supporting again, of course. So it's going to be a long old day. A competitor is just belting it out of the hotel. Oh, look, last minute ninny. Apparently he was the one yesterday who forgot his goggles at the swim. He had to dash off and get them. So actually, it can sometimes just be a bit of last minute nerves that they need to nip to the old love. Anyway, I'm going to go down and join Neil, Pete and Alan, and let's get the event started. So they're just starting to line a couple of the competitors up in this very well-placed lay-by. That's a good idea, keep them nice and safe. And here is the only, I believe, female competitor. I'm not sure if she's part of the relay team or whether she's just doing it on her own. Absolutely crackers if she is, that's fantastic. Start, how you feeling, Neil?
Okay.
Did you sleep all right?
Not bad.
Good. So what, you're just setting off everybody together?
Yes.
Lovely. All right, wishing you lots of luck.
Okay, morning everyone. So welcome to day 2. Is everybody feeling good from day 1? I have to
Amazing.
say, excellent effort yesterday from everybody getting round in an amazing time. You know, nobody was anywhere near the cut-off. Today, in the latter later stages of the race, there is a very sharp left turn we've made you aware of. There will be marshals, people with private jackets maybe telling you about that, so just be careful of that. And also, just a bit of advice is don't burn your matches in that first bit of the race, first bit of the ride. The second half, I think it's very easy to go up that first hill, down the long descent, all along the coast, go, oh, this is lovely. It does get hard. So just be aware that there are some stings towards the end. You've seen the profiles, but just be aware of that.
5 seconds. What's 2 seconds? 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, lads! And lady.
I'll start.
Alan! It's the quickest 5 seconds I've ever heard of.
I'll start, yeah.
Here he comes. Just waiting for the water to boil for the porridge pots. Got the coffee on the go. 3-in-1s. Very nice. I'm just waiting at the top of the hill for Neil to appear.
Looks fairly comfortable at the minute.
It does, looks very good. Looks better than it did when he started off. I reckon that, the fact that he's just done that first 50k in the time he needs to do it is probably giving him a bit of boost. Beautiful little village.
We're coming into Braymouth, or Barmouth. Little 3-story places, these are.
There's a 4 on the left.
Yeah. You'd be a midget though, I think the ceilings are probably about 5 foot.
Suit me, I'll be alright in there.
And me. We're right then, Peter?
Yeah.
Moving.
Definitely moving on ours.
Oh, that is stunning. There's a hotel.
I think it's a
No,
house.
it's a house.
Just stopped off at a place called Barmouth. Absolutely beautiful. It's a really, really nice little village actually. And then it runs alongside, or the coastline runs alongside it. Absolutely stunning scenery here. Come on, Neo!
Yeah, 100k, yeah.
Right at the roundabout.
Right at the roundabout.
I'm gonna make it alright till 4 hours, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So we'll stop at any junctions just in case, but then we'll work out for food at the 4-hour point.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
just thinking ahead,
Yeah.
I might have some Nurofen, which would be good.
Okay.
The gels out of the race pack,
Yeah.
I'll use those ones first.
Yeah.
And chamois, please.
Okay. With the chamois cream, do you want me, Belinda or Peter to put it on?
Yeah, I don't mind really.
Okay.
I'll just bend over.
Okay.
I'll volunteer for
This
that.
morning.
Alright mate, we'll get that ready.
So we've just come past through a place called Fairbourne. We're just a bit up the coast from there, and the sun is starting to come out. This, my hand. Beautiful round here. I'll give you a little look round in a minute. It's lovely coming down by the coast. It's quite a different ride to yesterday. Yesterday was all the valleys and mountains, whereas today, it's a coastal ride, but he's going well. We're going to stop at 100k for some food for him. I thought we were going to stop sooner than that, but he said he can carry on to 100k. So that'll be the next one, possibly after this stop. So I'll just give you a quick look round right now. So peaceful. Someone up there is taking a little time to reflect on life. So we're at the 100k point. Here he is, looking well.
First 100 done.
Yeah, well done.
You're doing great time, Neil. You're well ahead of where you need to be.
Just checking the bike over for Flint in the tyres.
Yeah. Sarnies.
And then he's going to have a bit of luncheon. And the sun has come out to join us. Very nice.
He's pretty quick however, so he might do it in that time maybe.
No, but I think that even if you just keep on it,
Excellent.
most human beings need to stop
You
and
need to stop and fuel, don't you?
yeah.
So that's going to be a good 20
I'll remind you of that
minutes
in a
to
couple of hours.
take. No, you
Coggins.
probably won't.
And change gear on the hills.
I just want to get through today so I can do tomorrow.
Yeah. Which sounds such a
Great
why
strategy.
would you want to do that?
Exactly. Why would I want to do that tomorrow?
Is running you think no or?
I would say it is probably my best discipline, but after the last 2 days, I might think a bit different.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Off he goes. See ya!
Nice hill to start on.
See you later, alligator! That blue one. Decided to take a bit of off-roading. So we're just over, well over halfway now, and he's still on time, which is fantastic. I had a decent break at lunchtime, had the sandwiches and the bits and bobs, crisps, pop, that sort of thing, fueled up. He's still looking strong when we've been going by him. We've come away from the coast a bit now, we've come a bit inland. You can see all the hills, we've seen some beautiful little valleys. The coastline was absolutely stunning as well. So yeah, going well, and it is now just gone 1 o'clock. We've all stopped for a bit of chalk. Just as I took a pew, he appeared.
I still got the climb, or was that it?
He said, have I still got the climb, or was that it? Right, excellent. Blue skies are out now.
Yeah. That's that climb slowly.
What, beyond temperature? 18 degrees. It feels warmer than that outside.
Is that behind us?
No, you're okay.
Cool. See, we want to go right at the roundabout.
Let's get the climb right at the front.
Huh?
Just let him out of the way and then you can shoot like it next to him.
Well done, mate. Nice descent.
Yeah, you made it. Yeah.
Right at the roundabout.
164.
Yeah. 164, 165.
It's got 110 to do in 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's doable, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're on the next stop. He's done 185k with 90k to go, so over the worst of it, hopefully. He's broken the camel's back, I suppose, is that the way of saying it? So it's nearly 3 o'clock and we're stopping, or we've made up Neil some more food, a few more Bovril sandwiches and rice cakes with peanut butter, a packet of salt and vinegar crisps, marshmallows, a can of Coke and a banana. So we've not actually seen him to ask him what he wants, so we've just got everything ready this time based on what he had last time, because he is a bit of a creature of habit, as am I. I've just pinched a couple of his jelly babies, so Neil, thank you. I've had a couple of the red ones because they're my favourites. Here he comes.
Ready, mate?
We do food next stop.
Now!
Eat now, Neil.
To tell him off, otherwise he doesn't do it.
You won't realise till it's
No, then it's too late. See you later.
See you. Well done. Good ride. Right, you're well in time. Don't panic. You know, don't panic. That's the worst thing to do.
Got to eat the food, got to recharge.
We'll load your bike up with food and drinks. Steady, Eddie. You haven't got to push it, you just got to tow it.
Right, put your bike over.
You changing your vehicle?
Yeah.
Alan told me I'd done it.
Yeah, he got a bit mixed up.
Did you just wind me up, yeah?
He's been sacked today. He took us up a real dodgy road as well.
I didn't have any rotation on. The elevation, to be fair, is shocking. It's not. He said it was a steady climb, and it was like that, and then it went up. So.
Jesus, that was tough.
That was the highest pass in Wales.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Bloody felt like it.
Yeah.
Can I just have a water now as well?
Off he goes, sandwich in hand for the final stint. He's got 4 hours to
do the 88k. So it's getting quite exciting now. Neil's got 45k to go and it is 4:30, so he's still on target to get to the finish line in time. So I've not been jumping out so much at each of the stop points because we're getting quite crucial for timing now, so I'm only hopping out every now and again. Alan is still sort of directing on the corners, but I've stayed put in the van. But hopefully I'll catch him on this one as he goes past. This is brilliant. The old high-vis vest is working again. People coming around the corner and slowing down. Look at that, just gone by Alan really slow.
At the end of the road, at the roundabout, it's left, and then you're pretty much all the way back into Betsy Cohen.
Okay, cool.
Do you need anything?
Sorry?
Do you need anything?
I'm making sure I have my gel before I got you.
Which is good.
Yeah, he does.
I think he's realised he's got it.
It's within his reach, yeah.
Do you know, I have to say, as much as I enjoy this, I would rather be on the bike today and yesterday without the swim and without the run tomorrow. If we did it as a relay, it would be fantastic because Dan would swim, I'd bike,
Neil would run.
and Neil would run.
Ooh, maybe do that next year.
That'd be awesome.
That's the back of it, Neil.
Right, that one's done.
That is the back of it.
There's nothing higher than this. You're going to bump along,
Might go to outside, mate.
then it's a great big descent down.
Oh, coming up.
So you've got two more little rollers.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be down. Down.
Go on, Neil!
Okay.
You're well on target, mate, as well.
Yeah.
Bang on time, 6 o'clock, excellent. He's got an hour to do 12 miles, and some of it's downhill. Go, Neil!
Stone.
Nice straight road ahead. We just pulled up in a lay-by for, I think, what's going to be the final stop. I've stayed in the van just to keep out of the way because it's getting a little bit close time-wise now. It's so difficult to judge because of the gradients and the hills, the ups and downs. You just don't know how quick he's going to go up or down them, so it's getting a little bit tight now. So yeah, I'm keeping out the way just so the boys can let him know what he's got to do, how far he's got to go, what the terrain's going to be like, how long he's got left. But he's going to do it. We know he's going to do it. It's just I suppose it makes it more exciting, which, yeah, isn't a bad thing.
You're doing great. You've got 20 minutes, less than 3k. So don't go crazy up the hill. Save your legs for tomorrow.
So it's 7:15. We're back at the hotel. People are here waiting. It's brilliant. Neil's got about 2k to go, unfortunately, up a large hill, but he's going to do it. Absolutely brilliant day. What an adventure. It was like a 12-hour cannonball run. It's been really good fun. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, and what an amazing thing for him to do. What an achievement. So tomorrow he's got to run a double marathon, just as a little recovery run. Goodness gracious.
Here he is.
Here he is. Here he comes. Oh, it's quite emotional. Come on, Neil! Come on!
Yes, Neil!
Don't be mean, don't be mean. Go on, Neil! Nah, he's got 10 minutes to go. Fantastic. Yay! Oh, amazing. Oh, he's done it, he's done it. 10 minutes to spare. Fabulous. What an absolutely fabulous day. Well done, Neil. Smashed it. Looks like he's famous. Everybody wants a piece of him.
Yeah, well. Job done. Yeah, I'm glad to got the bike. I must admit, I'm glad the bike's down.
That makes me nervous. Absolutely heroic. Watching you go up that pass, like 100k in, you were doing grimacing, but everyone's saying you've been chipper since. Like you just got it done.
Well, that's what it's all about.
No, so sharp.
Just getting there, just making it to the line each time. Thanks to the guys, I wouldn't have done it without them. Perfect schedule, perfect timing. I was getting a bit nasty probably a bit earlier on, but they kept me.
Chappers!
Alright.
We didn't do this.
Alright, thank you.
Well done,
mate.
Amazing. Well done.
So what happens to your friend who was in
Time
the
to
swim?
spare.
We're time to spare. I wanted to make sure it was
Meticulously planned out, apparently.
It was the plan, just to get. I knew today was going to be.
I'm over it now.
Yeah.
And
I just want to finish the run so I can like.
I don't think the run will be as close cut on the cut-off time
It's a bit
tomorrow.
rubbish, isn't it?
So
Yeah, I hope not. I don't
Because
know.
when you're with other people.
I look at the
as well.
elevation the night
I won't do
before.
10
So
minutes again.
have a look at that.
I couldn't do this. It's nice to see what
well done.
Yeah, we good
Good
ride.
ride.
Good ride.
yeah, it went better than
crazy,
expected.
isn't
I
it?
was worried about the cut-off as well,
I
but
like triathlon.
Yeah,
That's the next one.
yeah,
This
it's
is long.
well inside.
Well in time. Brilliant.
Stunning climbs today, wasn't it?
I tell you guys today, like, I was looking for about 10 minutes, I think, and then it just all went. And it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Yeah.
It's a strange race because we all started with loads of camaraderie and it was really nice as we went down the hill.
And as
And
soon as
then
you start going, it's
for the next 10 hours you don't see anyone
No,
at all.
I've only seen people at the start line, really. I hope I see them at the finish line tomorrow. That's all I'm worried about.
Day 3, this is the double marathon. It's 7:15. Going to be a beautiful day today, hopefully. It's looking really, the sky is looking gorgeous. So we're hoping it's going to be a nice day. Not too hot, but yeah, nice enough. So we just had the 10-minute call up. Be interesting today because it's a bit different with them all running. It might be a bit closer to start with, and then of course there's always the temptation to keep up with the leader as you shoot off. But Neil's pretty sensible with stuff like that he goes at his own pace. He doesn't try and just keep up with the macho men who then can blow up a bit too early. So he's just going to go in his own pace. He's so used to running. This is going to be his favourite, well, it's his favourite discipline. And he just runs like a train all day long. So this is going to be good for him. Got 12 hours to do 2 marathons, which I know sounds absolutely ridiculous, but 12 hours is quite a long time. At Neil's pace, not at most people's pace, but at the pace that Neil's used to running. So he'll absolutely, time-wise, it's no problem today. It's just whether he wants to run to a certain time himself, I suppose. And then Alan's going to do the final quarter with him, which he's allowed to do. Wasn't allowed to bike with him, but he is allowed to run with him. So, yeah, I've chickened out. It's too hilly around here for me. So here he is, just doing a few of his stretches beforehand. He's got a drink with some electrolytes in there, and I think he's about to have a banana, and I would imagine he's had some porridge for breakfast this morning. So they're all going to go and line up now on the road. So get ready. How are you feeling then, Neil?
Okay, yeah.
Good
a little
sleep?
bit achy, but
How's your foot?
it's okay. I've got a little plaster on it, so hopefully it'll help.
Good, okay.
So, well,
You slept
just got to
okay?
get on with it. Yeah.
This is your...
Not too bad.
Good.
I just can't go off.
No,
Because I
well,
think my
you've-
body's still
No,
going.
Walk first bit, so I suppose consider whether or not take a 2k.
Yeah, maybe
A brisk walk, I don't think it's going to be very much different in speed than a slow jog.
okay, yeah.
But I think it's going to be completely different for your muscles. And then when you get to the top, you can have a fuel and all that, and a drink.
Yeah.
Then you can trot down the other side.
I'll do that.
And I just don't think the difference in speed is enough for the damage it could do on your legs.
There's quite a few Iron Men tattoos going on quite a few calves.
Okay, so 3 minutes to the start, day 3. Excellent that you all made it through that grueling day yesterday, some epic performances, so well done everybody for getting to the start. And obviously it's a lovely day again, it doesn't look like it's going to rain, it's not too windy. So yeah, no excuses. hopefully to see you all at the end. A few things, hope everybody's noticed there's a route change for the first bit this morning. It's a positive route change. So it's yeah, so the positive bit, you were going to go down here, you're still going down there, but you were going to turn left, go over a bridge, up a 35% hill off-road. You're not doing that anymore because the bridge isn't there. So the bridge has been taken away since we did this. So we're going to run down the road to where you see a marshal and then run back. Good luck!
Good luck. Blimey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 this time. Strength. Oh, we've got a drone following them this time. Look at this. Amazing. Here comes our Neil.
Tough start.
Right, into the van, on to the first stop.
All good?
Good now, yeah.
Okay, we're going to stop at 10k, alright?
Look at this. It is gorgeous. Right, here he comes. Alan's running alongside him, see if he wants any juice. Just have a quick chat with him. Here's Penny. Right here, Penny.
Yeah, okay. We'll get as quick as possible.
This is when you need a pair of Heelys, isn't it?
Yeah, with skateboarding.
Have you seen those skateboarders that go
Have you
down?
seen them?
You'd like to come down here on a bike, wouldn't you?
I'd love to come down here on a bike.
There's the others.
Especially if it was closed road. And closed, and no sheep allowed.
He's got a mate running with him.
So we're sort of down in the valley at the moment, waiting for the runners to go by. They're all looking very strong. Some of them are going so fast, it's a bit, you just wonder if they're going to be able to keep it up for a double marathon. It's crazy. Neil's pacing himself really well, and Alan sort of suggested to him maybe walking a bit up some of the hills, because you know you can walk almost as quick as you can run up some of these hills because they're so steep.
You want to see me out now? When you bung your neck. See you at the next one. Rice cake, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
So we're 18 miles in, everybody's still doing really well. It's great today because we're sort of catching up with all the different competitors and then the support team. So it's really quite a sociable day today, really nice. And it's lovely to get to know and hear people's different stories about what they can do. And there's people taking part in like the relay team. One chap's going to do 13 miles and the most he's ever ran is 8. So, and then running in Wales with these hills, that is no mean feat to take on, absolutely incredible. So Alan and Pete are just getting the food ready because he should take on a bit of food now. He's been running for almost 3 hours, so it's 10 to 10, so they're just sorting out what food he might have. So they're going to offer him a banana, rice cakes and some salt and vinegar Pringles. Banana!
Yeah, we've got banana.
Banana Man! So Neil's on his own now, so it's looking like he's dropped the lady who has been running a long way. Well, up to now he's been running sort of with her, so he's either picked up pace or she's dropped back a bit, which is great news. He's doing exceptionally well. Here he is, look at him, just well into it. Yeah, he's in his flow now. This is where Neil will come into himself because he's just so used to running so many miles, and this is where his experience will come in now, which I think a lot of the other competitors possibly don't have running wise. He seems very calm. He's really calm and really calm. He knows what in a good place. We're about 18 miles in and we've sort of come inland a bit now, going through the villages, and there's been quite a lot of confusion on the route about people taking wrong turns. We think 2 of the competitors took a wrong turn just where we are on this junction here. So Neil's fortunately not reached this part yet, so we'll be able to direct him in the right way. But he did just give Alan a quick call, because where he was running, 2 of the people in front of him took a left turn, and Neil thought, I think he should have carried on, so he quickly phoned Alan, and thankfully Alan had his watch on that vibrated, and he was able to put him on the right direction. So Neil kindly shouted the 2 that were in front of him to turn round, so they didn't go the wrong way.
So Neil tried to shout the other 2, but they didn't hear them, so they've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, would like the standard Bovril sandwich, crisps and marshmallow lunch, please.
At what time?
At halfway.
When is that, please?
Well, 42k. I'll tell you how far we've been.
So, half 10, it's got to be about 11ish, I reckon.
That's not bad. Good lad, good lad.
Sensible.
Sensible. I was meant to say to him, but I ran out of time. Consider run walk before you need to run walk.
Alan's going to give him a bit of a rundown, bit of advice and guidance. This bit is extremely tight and steep.
My spare socks at the halfway with a blue coat.
So we're almost, I think, just over halfway, and we're stopping now to feed Neil with his normal Bovril sandwiches, salt and vinegar crisps and marshmallows. And we've put a few other bits out for him as well. He's going to have a change of socks, and we're going to give him a couple of ibuprofen. And look at this absolutely gorgeous little brook that we've pulled up alongside. It's so quaint. And then there's a lovely little railway track going alongside it. And then up in the mountains. Right, here he is, halfway now. Time to refuel.
So you've got 10k from here, and then there's a junction, but we can stop. We'll be on the route before then, just in case you need anything.
What's it like, the elevation?
I'll go grab the thing, Shane.
Change of socks is required.
Here now.
Yeah.
So you've got a gradual climb.
Yeah.
Got a long old descent.
Couple spikes.
A little spike, and then I'm going to come on with you. Just either at the top here and come down, or just the one
A
around.
bit there, I'll do a casual up here. Yeah.
Brilliant, thanks guys.
See ya!
We'll see you before the next turn.
Okay.
So it's just gone 12 o'clock and we've pulled over for our own pit stop this time. Recommendation by Pete, cheese and plain crisp sandwich. Meets with my approval.
So the race organisers pop themselves at certain parts during the course, just to make sure everybody's getting on okay, and in case there's any tricky corners or anything like that. And they've perched themselves on the top of this delightful bridge. Just look at this scenery. Oh, it's a picture postcard. And there's also a cycling event going on at the minute, which we've got hundreds of cyclists buzzing around on their tri-bars. Here we go, here's one. Which on a very busy day in a place like this is probably not the best idea. I'm surprised nobody's come off. I had a crash. So the event has been running for 10 years this year, and I just asked earlier about Penny, the lady who's taken part, just to see if any other ladies have ever done it, and they said the last lady to complete was 5 years ago, so hopefully she's going to finish. She's still looking strong on the run, so I reckon she's going to be the next lady to go on the roll board.
So we're just getting prepped for when Neil comes through. We're at the 52k point at the moment. At about the 63k point, I'm going to run in with him, so that's about the last half marathon. We picked a point on the map where he's just had a climb and he's at the top, so a good chance for him to have a refuel. And when he starts again, he's going to be on a downhill. There's a plateau, then there's a long climb up, and then it's downhill all the rest of the way in. So
So you've picked all the downhill bit.
I've cheated, yes, downhill, but I do have one big climb here, if you can see that on there.
That is awful.
Yeah, so we're going to pick him up at the top of that hill, and then run walking with him, depending on how he's feeling and how he goes. But it's all one road pretty much from there on, so navigation duty's done.
So I've not got to do the navigating, thank goodness.
Yes.
Have some water, electrolyte water.
Electrolyte water.
Any food?
No, stomach's right.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll just stick with gels and sweets and stuff.
Yeah,
now.
probably. Do you have some jelly babies in there?
Yeah, I've got a few. Yep. It's hot now as well. Actually, some lotion I better put on.
Yeah, I found that.
Have you got a wipe as well?
You got a wipe, Belinda?
Yep.
A mayonnaise sandwich.
Oh, God.
From yesterday.
No, we've got
No, they're fresh.
We've got a bottle there that you didn't finish if you want.
On Neil's Iron Man. I just want to make sure I keep my fluids.
Yep. Yeah, because it's getting hot.
Right, you've got some proper climbing now. You've got 5k, which is naughty.
Oh, well, yeah.
Walk where it's sensible. Don't try and rush it. I'm going to meet you. I'm going to meet you at the top.
Water with if there's any salt.
I've got
there.
salt, yeah.
Very, very narrow. Oh yeah, off-roading. Off they go.
I did anything this day.
Sure?
Yeah. Fine.
Turn right here, boys.
Says Peter confidently. We locked the, well, I locked the iPad, so we didn't know which way to go. So thankfully somebody was at the end to tell us to go right. Otherwise, I don't know what we'd have done. Belinda and technology, 0. Oh no!
There's a little gate here, you can go down to
Emergency. Get the tissue paper out. I've only gone and found a blinking ice cream van. And it's Mr. Whippy. Fantastic. Mr. Whippy with a bit of raspberry sauce. Yummy. 3:30. Have you passed Penny?
Yeah, she's about 200k back there.
200k?
200 metres.
Any pass?
I think she's having a bad time of it.
Midgies.
Midge boy. Well, I hope they don't bite, because otherwise I might feel like a bloody
Need to
leopard
wipe
tomorrow.
them buggers off.
Will you lick them off later?
No, I'm not licking them off. Dirty swine.
Do this.
Yeah.
Coming into the final few K now. I think we've only got
Hotel, we're good.
about 3K.
Got water.
Hotel, yeah.
See you at the hotel.
Come on, well done, you two. Come on, Neil.
He's looking strong, isn't he? He's looking really good. Brilliant. What a machine. Woohoo. Just on the final leg, we're going to meet them back at the hotel now. He's beaten Penny, which Peter and I are absolutely delighted about. It's not very cricket, is it, Belinda? Never mind. Woohoo! Here they come, the final few metres. Oh my goodness, he must be feeling. Oh my word. Oh, it's emotional. Amazing. Oh, look. Yay! Oh, wow. My God. There he is, got his medal.
Well done, champion. That's what I love to hear.
Oh.
So happy for you.
There's a soft drink or a beer in this bucket if you want to top something.
Yeah, look. Let me see, where's my tea?
Where's his tea? Where's his tea?
You are the way.
Wait, get out of the way.
These guys.
Let's have a team photo.
Brilliant.
So they're really hard to get.
So
won't
only
lose it.
before this event today,
Lose it.
only 4 people had one of those medals. So that is pretty precious. Wow.
Yeah, compared to the people that rode the Atlantic, stood on the top of Everest, got one of those medals. Yeah,
That's
it's under 10.
incredible. Under 10 people. You know, little tattoo right there on his other calf.
Yeah, mate, that
Quite nice down there.
They will start thinking you're being Welsh though, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's in Welsh.
Oh
I might
dear.
grab one of those cold drinks.
Yeah, what do you want?
I think I'll have a soft drink first, to be honest. I will have a beer later.
Beer
There's
taste.
like
Soft one.
Coke, Diet
Yeah,
Coke
yeah.
or Fanta.
How was it today?
How was it today? It was good today. It was painful in a lot of places,
Yeah.
but it was a great day. It was a great day. And I suppose, my legs are so solid, but I felt pretty good. Yeah, you were good.
You look good today.
Thanks, mate.
Really
All the way
good.
round, I felt
Yeah.
pretty good.
Would you have rather have this kind of heat yesterday, maybe for the ride? I mean, it's really ramped up, isn't it?
It was hot today. Lucky, I've been training in Malta, so I was used to the heat, which helps, and the hills. That helps a lot, I think. So that was good. But yeah, it would have been nice to see some sunshine yesterday, and yeah, maybe not so hot today. You know, for spectators, what a day! Couldn't have a better day, could you really? Think, wow, fantastic.
Well, that's it, all done. Absolutely. What a fabulous 3 days we've had, and huge congratulations, Neil. You've been absolutely awesome, inspirational.